Hey y'all, I'm Uncle Lila and this is Uncle Lila Plans. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy. And to my returning subscribers, if you've stayed subscribed this long and if you are turning into this video, I greatly appreciate you. It has been a long while since I have filmed a video. I have several new life updates. Most of which being that I moved. I had to pack up my entire apartment. I had to move in less than a month. If you would like a deep story time on what's been going on, I can definitely do that in another video. I moved in with my current significant other. We now share an apartment together, which has been going really, really well. I am loving both of my current jobs. I actually got a new job the same month that I moved. Which has been way better for my mental health. A part-time job. My full-time job is still going really well. And my partner also built me a gaming computer, which is something I've wanted for a really long time. And he got all the parts, put everything together for me, and built it just the way I wanted it. And I love it so much. So I have been away for a little bit. I also kind of lost a little bit of interest in planning. The joy and the spark just really wasn't there for me. So I have recently found it again and I'm back and I hope you enjoyed this video. So I thought a good video for us to get into would be a video of all of my current supplies. Now, if you're with me, or if you've been with me, it's pretty much all the same supplies, but everything I'm using is a little bit different, especially how I transport some of that supplies. I really like to compartmentalize what I'm using. So I feel like a lot of the things that I'm using are the same, but also slightly different. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do all of the books that I'm using, and then we'll go through the actual supplies. In the thumbnail, you will see my washi drawer, which has all my Coffee Monster Co. washi tape. Specifically, one of the planners I've been using, or both of the planners really, are all Coffee Monster Co. themed this year because I have so much of her stuff. I wanted to get through and use it before it just wasn't good anymore. So that is why the washi tape drawers on the side, that is something he bought me for Christmas that I was dying to have, and I love it so much. I also have my giant pen carousel, so I use all of those pens as well. Different colors, different styles of pens for different things, but that is all the pens that I use, along with additional supplies. This is just all my immediate supplies I use every single week when I do a planning session, and there is a new but also not new item in the lineup. So let's get started. So the first thing that I have here is my commonplace book. This is a pocket-sized notebook. It is the 572, over 500 pages. Essentially, it's like a full year notebook. And this is, all my notebooks are from Sterling Ink. And this is in the camel color. It's like a brown leather cover. I have this sticker from Planning with Kay. He is relatively smooshed, which makes me sad, but I felt like the fall colors went really well with the camel. So I record things like recipes in here. I record song lyrics I like, quotes I want to remember, little bits of information, just various things. And I like to color code everything, and I have a list of books I want to read in the back. So it's just something that I fill in with screenshots because I have ADHD. That's my screenshot folders where things go to die. So I write it in here. It's instead of storing it in my short term where I forget it memory, it stores it a little bit longer, and it's something I can recall more frequently, or I'm like, hey, I know I wrote that down. Let me go look at it instead of let me just scroll on my phone, try to find a screenshot, get distracted with the notification, then we're doom scrolling for hours. So that's what I use this for. Also, I do have some rings and some bracelets on. If they are annoying or the noise is a bit too much, please let me know in the comments so I can know not to wear them in the future. This is just something I wear every day I go out and about. This is my typical little setup that I wear until I get something on this finger. But my boyfriend did buy me these rings. I bought myself these bracelets. These are fallow bracelets, these turtle and the penguin. Essentially, it comes with a tracking, so you can track the animal that the bracelet's about. And this is, I forget the stone type, but it's some type of stone that's supposed to help with chronic pain. So at this point, I'm willing to try anything. So we'll just go in order of just different books that are not my planners. This is my journal. This is a week size notebook from the Sterling Ink. This is how I have the inside cover set up. The pen I use is a Write-Tech Click fountain pen, specifically made for left-handed people. I really, really love it. It works really great. You do have to give it a moment so it doesn't smear. So when I'm done writing so I can close my journal and move on to the next thing, I have some blotting bits in here so I can keep my journal together. So this is what the inside of the journal cover looks like. So that's my journal. The next thing I have is my tracker planner. This is a personal size rings planner. And all the covers are either from Moterm or Aurora Estelle. And this is my my personal rings planner. If you'd like a really detailed flip through of this, I can definitely do that for you. This is essentially where I keep all my long-term tracking. So I have trackers in another planner. However, I want to have them for year instead of having to go in each planner and look for each specific year. So that's what this is for. It's also a way to use my inserts, so I'm using what I have. So that's what this is in the personal ring size. And then next I have my budget notebook. This is where I record all my bills, my spending, my budget ideas, list of how many things certain household items that I like to buy, how many roughly I need to buy a month, how much that cost. I budget very differently than I see a lot of budgeting videos on here. So if you'd like to see that, please let me know. So this is what the inside of this looks like. So here's the pocket, the left side pocket, and I have some planner cards. For the Rosy Life Planner, sticker is from Planning with Kay, folder from Happy Scrappy that I keep some stickers in and things that I use for my planning. Just some note sheets from the Rosy Life Planner, my budget notebook, and the pen is from Sterling Ink. I don't think there's anything back here. There is some bookmarks. This is from Happy Scrappy. It matches the file folder. It's supposed to go like that. And these two are from, they stick, the Rosy Life Planner. So I use these as well when I need to. So if you'd like to see a budget video, I was thinking about doing one, but if you'd like to see one, please let me know. Also, this is from Planning with Kay as well. So yeah, because the way that I budget's a little bit different than the way that I've seen on pretty much every budget video that I've seen. So if you'd like to see that, please let me know. Okay, so let me get the other two planners. Give me one moment. Okay, so the next planner, this is an actual planner. Everything else was kind of notebooks and things and trackers and whatnot. This is, I'm only actually using two planners this year. I have my On The Go planner, which is this passport-sized horizontal compact from Sterling Ink. It is in the mulberry color, and the other planner I have is in the mulberry color as well. The sticker is from the Coffee Monster Co. Like I said, it's Coffee Monster Co. themed, and you'll see that throughout the planner. So we'll just go through the pockets really quickly. I have this, dang nabbit, hold on. It's stuck. So I have this persevere to continue making an effort to do or achieve something, even when it's difficult or takes a long time. This is from Planning with Kay. I have my Have a Seat card, and it's the yellow one named Cece, which I love her. I just have a little notepad, papers from the Coffee Monster Co., some monthly bill list, which I have to update this because this is from the beginning of the year, and then some sticky notes in case I need them. And then still in the front. So it's like a quick reference guide, essentially, but I have to redo that. So, and this is my On The Go planner. And then I keep a fortune in it that says, if you've been putting off doing something necessary but not fun, knock it out now. I have to keep that ticked in there. I have a pocket, and in the pocket I have a clear card that says, dream big, then do something every day to make it happen, from the Rosy Life Planner. This is what the inside looks like. If you've seen my setup video with this planner, this is essentially the same thing. I'm just doing a quick flip. My words for the year are transition and transformation. I have my 2026 little horsey from the Coffee Monster Co., as well as the dates, my affirmations and aspirations, my goals. I finally wrote that out. Tracker I've not been keeping up with that I need to keep up with. And then I got a bunch of personal things in here. So let's open to, okay. So, I use this as an on-the-go planner / like a quick blurb about the day, especially for things when I'm out and about, so I can remember when I get home and journal about it. Let me zoom you in just a wee bit. There we go. Okay. So this is what the Passport horizontal looks like. So I believe if you get anything other than the Passport and the Pocket, the horizontal will have these like long days, horizontal days, and the other side it's a completely blank page that you can do whatever with. But for the Passport, because it's so small, you have 4 sections on each side, and you get like a little blurb bit to do like lists or notes or things for the week. And then it has a bunch of blank pages in the back. This is the compact, so it has a 180, I think. Essentially, it's a half of a year's worth of, so if you could do a daily page per day for half of a year in a compact, or you could fit a whole year in if you do half a page. And the full year has more, I think 170 pages, 370 pages, because it's a full year. And we'll flip to the back. And then I have some collections in here that I use as well. And then in the back, I just have a belongs to sticker. And in the side pocket here, which now I have to get out. Hold on. I don't normally get this stuff out, so it's a little difficult. Hold on one second. Geez, oh, Pete, it practically fused to the plastic. So I have this shiny Wugtrio card. I think actually Wugtrio is a really ugly Pokemon, but the card itself is really special to me because my boyfriend and I had pulled the exact same card out of the exact same pack. So it's kind of just like a little, you know, fate thing. So it's just in a clear sleeve. And then I have the first Labubu I ever got, which my boyfriend got for me. It's Happiness from the Big Into Energy collection. It's the orange one. It's one of my absolute favorites because it was my first one ever. And when I got it, it did make me feel happy. Now I have a rather extensive Labubu collection, so if you'd like to see that, please let me know. And of course, the second I take something out, there's dog hair in here. Briar is in the office, so we're able, in my office, we're able to fit home, by the way. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, but we turned the second bedroom into an office. So you have his gaming computer, my gaming computer, and then my planner set up. And then he has like his own little creative station on his side. So I take this into work with me with this planner pouch, but it's getting to the point that it doesn't really fit. So that's why I have this cover over here. This cover is from the Rosy Life planner. Can I zoom in a little bit more? I can. Okay, good. So this cover is from the Rosy Life planner, and or no, I'm sorry, not the Rosy Life planner. It's from Aura Estelle, and this is what I'm going to be using once my planner gets too big to put into my little on-the-go pouch. And it's pink because it matches everything else because I love pink. So that's what we're using that for. So that is my Passport on-the-go planner. And the final planner that I have in my collection that I use is the Weeks size planner. Now, if you remember, I got a N2 horizontal full year planner, and I hated it. I hated the way I set it up. I hated the way that I was using it. I hated everything about it. So I scrapped it and started over. What I start over with, you ask? A N2 horizontal compact full year. And now let me explain. Before we do that, so in the front pocket of this cover, it's the same color and design as the Passport. It's just in the Week size. I have this ruler from the Coffee Monster Co. These pens are Pentel Intergel Clena. These are from, I can never pronounce the word on the bottom of the card, so I was turning to the back. It's Casavici, Casavici, maybe? And they're task cards. So you get the task cards, you get the page flags, and then you get the labels. And then this is essentially like your financial task card. And I have finances, cleaning, self-care, and to-do. And that breathe is upside down. I have this from either Planning with Kay or the Rosy Life planner. This is from Happy Scrappy. This is the planner card that I got with this planner when my boyfriend ordered it. Y'all, this man ordered everything I needed. When I say everything, I mean everything I needed to set this planner up and basically redo it. He ordered the die cuts. He ordered the cover, the clear cover. He ordered the planner. He ordered planner cards. Anything I wanted or needed to set this up, he ordered. Briar Bear, hey. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. She was digging up the carpet for some reason. No idea why. Anyway, so this is the planner card that I got from the order with Sterling Ink. So the back is just a quick calendar, and it has this blank space on the bottom. Depending on the size of planner you get, you just get the monthly. You won't get this blank space, but every planner comes with one of these planner cards, calendar cards. So I have that. Slide that back in there, at least try to. 1 second. Okay, we got it in there all nice. And then the planner itself, like I said, is the N2 Horizontal Compact Full Year. Now, let me explain. I had an idea of how I wanted to use it. So what I did before he bought this for me was I tested some layouts, some templates, some things I wanted to do in the planner to see if I would actually like it. And I tested it out and I did. So we went with this because I was using it essentially as an all-in-one. If you noticed from my last video, I had a notebook that I was using for a rapid log / brain dump. This is in here. Trackers, I fixed my trackers the way that I want them to look. Those are in here. I fixed my collection pages. So this is exactly how I want it. Now the inside isn't exactly decorated, and I'll explain why. I said that he ordered all the stickers that I needed to set this up. The stickers that I sent him, I forgot to send him a set of stickers that I wanted to use to set this up. So instead of doing it halfway or figuring out whether or not they'll fit and everything, I'm waiting until I order those stickers. It's just things have been consistently coming up, such as moving, starting a new position, different life events that we've had with assisting friends with certain things going on in their lives. So we have had a very busy first quarter of the year, and April has also been, I would say, relatively just as busy, but not nearly as much. We're starting to settle into a good routine. We're starting to really get into our own swing of things. When you're living with a person for the first time, you're trying to understand how they live and inhabit their environment. So it's very much been a learning, and not in a bad way, just learning. For example, he's a very hard sleeper, so I don't have to feel guilty about playing music that I use to time myself in the shower in the morning when I get up at 6 a.m. when he's gone to bed at 3. He does so for work. Our shifts are entirely opposite. I'm awake and working most of the day, and then by like the middle of my day, he's getting up and like having his relaxing time, and he goes to work. By the time I'm going to bed, he is only halfway through his work shift, so we're on opposite schedules. Anyway, so instead of setting up the stickers that I currently have, I'm waiting to get the other set, so it's kind of blank in here. So I did go ahead and essentially just redo everything because I did want the bright planner theme in this planner. So I took the pocket out of the last one. I did the same washi tape. I have my soy milk Labubu. I also have a clean your area of your space. These are journaling cards from the Coffee Monster Co. I have a few others that I'm going to be putting in here. I just have to cut them down because if you look, excuse me, Labubu, please go in your pocket. Thank you. Because if you look, all of this sticks out, and I only want it to stick out like right above the head, because when you close it, I feel like eventually when it gets bulkier, that's going to damage the card, or it's going to damage the spine right here. So, and so like it's pretty blank. Like the only stickers I have are the ones that, now if you remember, I had a brown horse in the other one. She was out of the brown horse stickers. She only had the white ones, so we got the white ones. There's more affirmations. More aspirations and affirmations, more goals, expense tracker and things. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I'm using this planner. I have my collections. Let me see. I want to show you. Okay, so this is how I have my layout of the planner. So this is how the layout of the planner looks. If you notice, I am behind because this is actually this current week that I do not have planned. So you get this blank page over here, and then you get the 7 days over here. Also, do you hear that lovely paper sound? I love that. So I'm going to be doing a May plan with me in here, and then I'm going to be doing every week sequentially because I do it entirely different than how I did my last week's planner, but it's a setup that works for me really well and I don't feel like I'm missing anything. And then these are my trackers. So I have my daily to-dos and habits, my daily symptoms. So essentially I'm to mark what symptom I have, and then if I need to go further in depth, I have this space over here. My daily mood, my daily sleep, daily gratitude, daily highlight, and then all of my expenses I have listed out. And I like this much better because the color scheme still matches the washi tape from the month, but I'm not wasting space with the washi tape. And if you notice, when you close it, it's nowhere near as bulky, which another reason I love. I did not like the bulkiness. I'm trying to keep it as bulk free as possible. And then you get all these blank pages in the back. I will show you, do I have any blank? I don't. I will show you how I set up the months in May as well, because I need to pick my May color scheme. So if you remember from my previous videos, I'm very much into using what I have. So I have my Sadie sticker collection, and I pick a color for the sticker set for the month, colored pens and things that match. And then I use that for the month, and I just rapid log and I brain dump, and that's out all the colors I use for that month. So, and then in the back, we have our collections. So we have things we're improving, monthly task list, weekly task list, daily task list, AM routine, PM routine, which this has changed because we moved, N2 routine, passport routine, other planners and notebooks routine, and planner wish list, to watch and read list, books and shows movie list. So essentially, these are the things that I'm currently reading and watching. These are the things I want to read and watch. My wish list, my boyfriend's wish list, go-to meals, deep cleaning list, household trigger list, and I just have a couple of stickers up there, and the food shop trigger list. And then the back is blank as well. In the back I have my washi tape, and I have a Wiggly Tough card, which this was my dream pull from the Phantasmal Flames set. It's like a K-pop card. So it's got Wigglytuff with a bunch of Jigglypuff, and they're singing, and there's this beautiful pink and purple and blue, and I love it so much. And this was my chase card out of the Phantasmal Flame set. So, and if I didn't say, the clear covers are from Lauren Phelps Designs. So that is my N2 horizontal compact full year. And you notice the thick spine, but it's really not bulking up anywhere near as much as the other planner did. Like, you can still see bulk where I've been using it, and like, you can clearly see the difference between the planners, pages that are used and pages that aren't used, but I feel like it's nowhere near as bad as the other one, and I really, really like that. So that's that planner. So now we're going to move on to the supplies, and we're already 22 minutes in, so I'm going to try to be really quick. So this pouch is the Muddy Waters pouch from, fiddlesticks. 1 second, I need to write down, I need to remember to grab something for one of my students. 1 second. Because if I don't write it down, I'll forget. Okay, so that way I remember. ADHD at its finest, y'all. Okay, so this is the Muddy Waters pouch in the week's size from the Coffee Monster Co. I keep my commonplace notebook in here. And then I have all the pens and highlighters I'm using. I use this clip from the Rosy Life Planner to keep the planner open. In this pouch here, I also have a little Coffee Monster Co. head on all my zippers as well. I have a whiteout. I have a paper clip. I have some washi samples, rainbow color, that I use because it's pretty much all rainbow color. And then I have this paper clip from the Coffee Monster Co. that I use to keep it open, depending on the page that I'm on. And that's all the supplies that's in there. And then I just have a bunch of pens and pencils, or pens and highlighters. And the highlighters I use are the Zebra Sarasa mild liners. This one is a Japanese one. And then I use the Zebra mild liners, dual tip mild liners for my highlighters. And for my pens, I use the Zebra Sarasa clip in the 0.5, and it's all in rainbow color. So that's everything I keep in that pouch, and this is from Common Placing. And the reason I keep everything in separate pouches is so I can grab the pouch and go, and it has everything I know that I'm going to need in it. This is my on-the-go pouch. This is the second iteration of the Weeks pouch. It has this front pocket here and the big pocket in the back. Just put that like that. Okay. So again, these are from the Coffee Monster Co. I'm going to go through this rather quickly. The front pouch I use to keep all my writing utensils and tools in. So we have Tombow mono correction tape, which I use this in everything. It's in every one of my pouches. I have a Muji pen. This is the color I'm using in one of my weeklies. It's the Zebra Saracen 0.5. I have this clip from the Coffee Monster Co. because it's not that thick yet. I can use this baby clip and cut my pages down. I have this Click, the Friction, the Pilot Friction erasable pen, and this is in the 0.5. It's a clear body with color, so you click down and that's the pen, and you can erase with the tip. So I have that in here. I have the Write Tech Quiet Click. Listen. Can't hear anything. So I have the Quiet Click pen. This is a felt tip pen that I got from one of my really good friends for Christmas. It's just in this blue flower pattern. Another color pen that I'm using, this is the Tool 0.5, I think, and it is the needle tip variety. I'm not really a big fan of these pens. I won't be buying them again once I use them all. I'm just using the ink because it matches the color scheme I have. I have an extra Pentel Energel Cleaner refill in the 0.4 because my pen's about to run out and I don't want to run out while I'm out and about. I have 2 sets. Dang nabbit. I have 2 sets of tweezers. I have a ruler with a line that you can see, so when you're doing your line you can see through the page, and then stencils. I'm just going to put this back in here. And then I have a washi card in case I need it for something. So that is my, oh no, I dropped my tweezers. 1 second. And I'm going to be rushing through this because we're already 26 minutes in, and I don't want you guys to be here for forever. So grab all those pens, pop that in here, pop that in there, set that closed. And then in the big pocket, we have several items. In the back, we just have washi tape cards that I made so I can take my washi tape on the go. So just flip through these quickly. Goodness. So these are just different. These are all Coffee Monster Co. washi tapes that I have for on the go. I love them. If I want to use them on something, I can. This one's my favorite washi. One of my favorite washi she's ever done. I don't know why I love it so much. I just do. It gives very like Maine nautical home, and I love it so much. So we're just going to go through these quickly. I don't want to keep you here forever. Okay. Okay, there's that. Actually, it makes sense if I put them back in the pouch, ding dong. Just putting them to the side so they don't fall. Okay, and then I have a folder that just has just a bunch of stuff on it for something else. I have sticky notes that I do back and front, so I have gray and white because they match the theme. These Coffee Monster Co. sticky notes and these, so that matches the thematics of the planner. It's like a very neutral toned planner. I have these for when I need them. So I just took like 5 of each sticky note and then just put them back to back. I have this whole set of sticky notes should I need them. There is a neutral color, but she didn't have that available, and I'm not paying an insane amount for these sticky notes. So I have these on the go to use in the back of my planner should I want to use them. Then over here, I just have some sheets of notepads, memo pads, and things if I just want to write a quick little note while I'm out. So, and that's this folder, and this folder came in one of her subscriptions. And I think it's really cute. It's like an A6 size, I think. And then we have my reusable sticker book from the birth month flower set. And I'm just going to flip through here rather quickly. This is just a bunch of stickers I can use while I'm out and about. I don't have to worry about using stickers or having stickers to use. And there's a bunch of different stickers in here from a bunch of different places. So if you want to know where something is, please let me know. As you can see, though, most of it is Coffee Monster Co. And then in here, essentially, we have the same thing. This folder is a snap closure folder. It is also from the Coffee Monster Co. It's in the small size. I have a bunch of different colors of these bow icons from Simply Gilded. I have a bunch of dot stickers from Mandy Lynn Plans. I have a bunch of freebies from Daisy Papers. So it's a bunch of different themed freebies. I have more dot stickers. These are from Tyrian Designs, which is where my giraffe stickers were from in my planner, or in my sticker book. So I've got colorful. I've got purple. And I've got gray. I have, these were a freebie from Daisy Papers. They are medium size, small size, and tiny size icons. Okay. Freebie from the Rosy Life Planner, freebie from the Rosy Life Planner, freebie from Daisy Papers. I'm not even in frame, that would help. Freebie from Daisy Papers. And these are script stickers from Sadie Stickers in different foil colorways. And then I have these from Rosy Life Planner. These are just gold foil numbers, gold foil icons, functional dots in pink, bows in pink. These are from Kubo and Lucy. They're just different flowers. Tyrian Design, a little dragon working on a laptop. And then I did these sticker sheets myself. So these are Planning with K. These are Planning with K. Kubo and Lucy. Simply Gilded, Simply Gilded, Simply Gilded, Simply Gilded, Coffee Monster Co., 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 and Coffee Monster Co. So that is all my stickers in that folder. And this is just so I can make a quick little plan with me on the go much, much easier. So just to make my life a little bit simpler, you know, if I have some downtime at work or I need to write something down or just in the mood to do a little planning, that's what this is for. Okay. And then I will typically also have my planner in here as well. So let's scoop that in, pop that in like that. So that's what it'll look like. And then close this up. I just stick this in my bag for work and we go on our way. And then I have something very similar in this giant pouch. This is the A5 size pouch in pink from the Coffee Monster Co. I have her little dudes hanging on my zippers. And the first pouch is, again, all tools. So, pen from Rosy Life Planner, a Pilot G2 0.38. There's fireworks going, you're going to hear in the background. I live near a baseball stadium, and every time that they win or they make a home run, they do fireworks. So you probably hear fireworks in the background. I apologize for that. 0.5 Pentel Interclub Jenna. Pentel Energel Clena. I have a bunch of Zebra Saros clips in different colors. I have a mild liner because I'm using that. This is my April monthly, so this is the Papermate Ink Joy 0.7. Goodness. Even more zebra mild liners, and I have another of these felt tip pens. This is in orange. More tweezers, another erasable pen, collapsible scissors, and whiteout. So that's all that. Oh, and I have a gold washi cutter. Oh goodness. A gold washi cutter from Live Love Posh. Okay, and then in the big pocket, okay, this is all I have. Okay, so in the big pocket, I will keep my planner, and then I have these two pockets. So I have this file folder from Coffee Monster Co., and it has stickers in it that I'm currently using. So I have all my Sadie stickers over here, and then some dot stickers I'm using for tracking different things in my planner. So that's what this is for. This is all the stickers I'm currently using. And this behemoth is for all the sticky notes and things, so I don't have to carry everything again with me. I have a bookmark clip from the Coffee Monster Co. So it's very similar to the Passport, but sometimes I need to use these in my big planner as well. My Avery tabs and the Sparkle. These are my absolute favorite tabs ever. More notepads. These sticky notes right here with some more sticky notes on the back. More color sticky notes. So I have one side and then we have another side. I've been staying in frame. It helps you stay in frame, ding dong. Again, sticky notes. List with sticky notes on the back. And then we have these washi tape that I made or that were made for me. And then I have these Bear tabs from Playing with Kay. So that's that. Goodness gracious, we're at 36 minutes. We're gonna try to really plow through this. I'm really sorry, y'all. So let's just get this together. Okay, so there's that. That goes down because I realized that was too big. Okay, so that's everything in that pouch. And so then when I need to plan, I can just grab this pouch and just be done with it. If you've never seen the inside, oh, that's zooming in. We don't want that. Okay. There's a zipper pocket in the back. So it zips all the way open. And then, can you see the zipper pocket? It's like the whole length of the bag. And then on this side, there's two pockets. So that's that. Okay. And then I have my two sticker books, which apparently I did not close properly. Okay. Hold one moment. Sorry, I needed a drink. So this is a sticker album, sticker album that I got from Playing with Kay. The sheets, the book, the disc, or the cover, and the divider tabs are all from Playing with Kay. So first section is my shapes and dot stickers and whatnot. So I'm just going to flip through these pretty quickly. And these are all Playing with Kay. And you'll see lots of dog hair. Let's get this centered so you can see. And then I have my Daisy papers. The blank spots are the stickers I'm currently using. I just didn't want to mess up my flow for when I'm done using them. I can put them back in my sticker book. So, Daisy papers, dog hair. Then we have Mandy Lynn plans. This is the page of dot stickers that I cut up that's in my other one. Okay, so that's all our dot stickers and shape stickers. And we move into our icons. And again, we're starting with Planning with Kay. And this is organized entirely differently than how I had it organized before. So. And then we have daisy papers. And we have some Coffee Monster Co. ones. And then you have some date dots back here as well. And then some big script stickers from Mandy Lynn Blaine's. And then next we go into assorted stickers. These are from Sterling Ink. These are different picture icons. These are leftover subs. These are leftover from a subscription from the Rosy Life Planner. This is from a theme box from the Rosy Life Planner. And then back here is extra pages, as well as my capybara stickers. So, again, a ton of dog hair. And I just have all my extras back here. So, that's my, that's one of my sticker books. That's all my non-Coffee Monster Co. ones, except for that page or two. And then this is my Coffee Monster Co. binder. It is in the planner theme, which is the theme of my planner. So this is for my Coffee Monster Co. stickers, and this is not my whole Coffee Monster Co. sticker collection. This is just the stickers I use on a weekly basis. When I'm at home, I can pull this binder out and pull what I need. So I try to, there's no way I can fit this whole thing in screen. So on this side, there's some sticker pockets that I put in. This is the first divider, so all the sleeves and everything in here is from the Coffee Monster Co. All Coffee Monster Co. stuff. So if you can see the different kinds. I can't see that well, but I also have really bad eyesight, so if you zoom in, you won't be able to see. So that's about as good as I can zoom. I have a bunch of micro icons up front for different things, from cleaning to reminders to food, birthdays, and hobbies. So these are all my micro icons. And then we move to my money. So this is or planning. I apologize. This is all to do with planning. And then it's money. Then it's cleaning. Then it's food. Then miscellaneous ones that are just bring me joy, the little doodles and whatnot. So and then this one is Doctor and her new one, so like Doom Scroll Recharge. So essentially like a little doodle with words next to it. And then my reading ones and order tracking. This is from a kit. And then this is also seasonal as well. I don't think I did my dividers right, because seasonal should be its own section. And this is from, did I do the dividers right? I don't think I did the dividers right. Anyway, these are all from subscription services. Or from the subscription that she does, I should say. I apologize. They're getting harder and harder to turn. And then just a couple extra pages in the back for the new subscription. And in the backpack, we have 2 sets of the rub-on dates. I really suck at using these. I messed it up both times that I did the nautical ones, so not sure how I'm going to do these. Then I just have a bookmark in the back. It was her collaboration with 2 little bees. So one side and then the other. Need to stay in this pocket. And I'm almost positive I messed this up because they should be their own section, which is why it has this page here. So let's see. Yeah, if you can see. Oh no, there's good together. Maybe I didn't mess it up. Anyway, so that is everything I'm currently using for Q2, as far as decoration, as far as supplies, as far as everything I'm using in my current planner. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it was a good introduction to me coming back into it. And I hope that you get inspired to plan again And just know that your hobbies and your joys and your interests are always waiting for you, even if you have to step away from them for a little bit. And I hope that life is going really well for you, and that you remember how much I love you and how proud I am of you, and that I hope that things have been going well for you in my absence, and that you've had such a wonderful first quarter and things have been going according to plan. And if not, I hope you've been able to pivot and rebound. And I hope that good things have come out of the things you have not, good things have come out of that, if that makes any sense. Anyway, yeah, that's my video. I hope you guys know how loved and wanted and cherished you are. I love y'all so much. I'm so proud of you. I hope you have a great day. Get some sleep. All right. I love you. Bye.